My man Euro, one of the newest additions to the Young Money roster. I mean, he's from Providence, Rhode Island, but he's Dominican. And interesting cat, interesting life. I don't want to run his life down to you. I let him do that himself.
You already know, hip hop is life, abuelo. We about to get into this fire. And today I'm gonna bring you a video on a rapper from Rhode Island who literally got signed to Young Money off of one verse. Now just just imagine that, man. Getting signed to one of the greatest rappers ever off of one verse. Being in a room around Nicki Minaj, Drake, Jay Mills, Corey Guns, Birdman, and so on and so forth. You know, everybody from Cash Money, just off of one verse. No prior songs dropped on streaming platforms, no videos on YouTube, just one verse. And we about to get into all of that. But first, hit the subscribe, hit the like, share. You know what I mean? When you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell so you can get all the notifications that's coming your way. But yeah, man, let's get into it. Euro from the Dominican Republic. He basically moved to Providence, Rhode Island when he was 3 years old. You know, he says he's always been making music since he was a kid. You know, his background is sort of vague, but make a long story short, like he wasn't really out there for people to know like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, let's get into how he got signed to Young Money. Now, apparently, Euro's bigger brother, Santi, you know what I mean? Shout out Santi. But he was always around the music scene in Miami with all the stars, you know what I mean? Mac Main, Lil Wayne, Birdman, all of that. Back in 2013, Santi got Euro's music in the right hands, you know what I mean? I believe it was Mac Main. Euro's older brother, Santi, gave Euro's music to Mac Main. Mac Main gave it to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne heard one verse and probably a little bit of the hook, and he was just like, yo, get this kid over here. We gonna sign him now. Euro was in Alabama State University playing baseball, you know what I mean, when he got the call. And, you know, when he got the call, the rest is history. He dropped everything, went to Miami, met Wayne at a skate park, and the rest is history, man. All is documented. When Euro first came on the scene, a lot of people was shocked that this kid was from Providence, Rhode Island, and nobody knew about him in Providence, Rhode Island, including me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I keep up with a lot of the Rhode Island hip hop, and Euro just slipped through the cracks. You know what I mean? Nobody really knew who this kid was and that this kid made music. And I'm going to tell you why. You know, before 2013, he was making music, but when he made a song, he would only send it to his older brother Santi. He wouldn't drop it on SoundCloud. He wouldn't put it on streaming platforms. He wouldn't make a video for YouTube. He would just send it to Santi. While this was going on, he was also taking networking trips to New York, Miami, you know, just meeting people. But make a long story short, you know, Santi gets the music in the right hands. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne hears it. Lil Wayne flies him out. Boom. Lil Wayne spends a couple days with him, you know, to check out his vibe, check out his personality. He signs him like that. Boom. Now, here's where I think things got a little bit crazy. After he signed with Young Money, he had a dope video. It's under Young Money, but he's in it too. It's called We Alright. You know, he had a couple freestyles like Renegade freestyle. He had Shook One's freestyle. He was just dropping a lot of, you know, freestyle music, YouTube videos, just so people can see him because they never saw him. They never even heard of him. So I believe this was Young Money's like marketing way to get him out there. You know what I mean? And even in the video We Alright, they had Euro t-shirts on. You know, they had his name all over the video, inside the TV screens. Like I said, it was just going nuts. They really was trying to push Euro and make him big. You know, all of a sudden you get signed to one of the greatest rappers ever, and now it's a whole bunch of pressure. Now you got to be in a room, you know, with all these great songwriters, and you got to perform, man. You basically getting put on the spot. And I believe Euro, you know, he rose to the occasion, man. He got a lot of good music. Um, he's a clever rapper. He got witty bars. Um, and he could really rap. So I believe, he did his thing.
Who you know better than young? Riddle me that. Since young, had crowds done listen to little me rap. Mentally act like I'm older than most of the coldest vets. Really say I'm the best. When I do, I mean literally that. I wouldn't keep being criticized for no reason. Your favorite rappers ain't in my age bracket or they ain't breathing. Now I'm the one skeptics believe is staring at them from a distance in the same position that they never thought I would be in. Let me show you how to do this. Stay tuned, make room, or I'll be forced to use force and take room. I'm good now. Wait a while, watch, I'll be great soon. Stay true, you should die before you lie. Late June, excuse the mess on the beat. Emotions that I threw out. Chew out my own heart, make lyrics when it's spewed out. He out, you knew there's two out. To be the one, you gotta take the one out like there's two outs.
Fast forward to now, we really not hearing about Euro like that. He dropped a project last year called Don't Expect Nothing. I think that was dope. He had a feature from Wayne on there on Talk to Me Crazy. That was dope. But fast forward to now, you really don't hear nothing about Euro because, when Young Money and Cash Money was going through their contract situations and Weezy was going through his beef with Birdman, Euro had to be loyal to Lil Wayne because that's who actually put him on. That's who signed him. You remember Carter 5 was on hold. You know what I mean? Wayne couldn't put out music, so that means Young Money couldn't put out no music. Like, the industry is crazy. You got to think about all of that. All of that ties in. It was a time during, when Lil Wayne was going through his issues with Birdman, he tried to drop a free Weezy album on Tidal. They ended up dropping it, but Birdman sued Tidal, so I had to get taken down. But Euro was also on that. You know what I mean? So all the shots that Euro really had to get major, it was always something behind it. I don't want to make excuses for him because some people would say, oh, well, Drake and Nicki survived after that. But you got to understand, Euro was not Drake and Nicki. Drake and Nicki already had music out before the signing. They was already, Drake was a TV star from Degrassi. Nicki was already on her music stuff. She had managers and all of that before, Young Money. You talking about a kid that really wasn't groomed for this. He really was just thrown into the fire. So that's why I give him the benefit of the doubt that, he just got lost in the shuffle with all the Young Money, Cash Money beef, but apparently he's doing good now. And he says Young Money will always be family. He can call up Wayne anytime he want. Wayne's his mentor. Yo, he basically could call one of the greatest of all times and be like, yo, I want you to get on this song. And Wayne would just do it. You know what I mean? So that's big. And in my opinion, I think he's the most underrated yet most successful artist from Providence, Rhode Island. And it might not be much success, but he was signed by one of the greatest of all time, man. But like I said, man, I'm going to keep bringing you videos that I feel are interesting. I'm going to keep bringing you videos that I feel you need to know about. Get in the comments. Let me know how I did. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe and, hit the bell for the next one, man. We out. Hip hop is life.